right now, since we're on Marvels, we're talking about Marvels right now. Just want to dive in a bit of some news dealing with Marvels. So right now, out in Las Vegas at Caesar's Palace, we have the CinemaCon popping right now. 2022 CinemaCon. Okay, that's going on out there right now. And basically, they ended up showing about 20 minutes footage of Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Now I can't wait to see this movie. I am excited to go see this movie next month. Okay? It's going to be amazing. We're finally going to get introduced to the X-Men, or at least Professor X. We know he's in there. So I'm excited for this movie. And I don't really know too much of what was shown in the footage. So I need to find out exactly what was shown, and then I can come back to this to the genocide show and talk about it more. But yeah, that happened. And then they announced Phase 5. Marvel's announced Phase 5. I believe Kevin Feige came out, announced it, saying, "Hey, we're gonna have a retreat pretty soon, and we're gonna get in the lab and start, getting ready to create more movies and shows for the MCU for the next decade." So that's exciting because the last one was done about 3 years ago. So it's about time because this is going to allow them now, from what they were saying, to introduce characters we already know and have, and then brand new characters, just like we see with Moon Knight. And they've done a great job with Moon Knight, so I have no problem with them bringing in characters that are not as popular, say in the comic books, and then bringing them onto the big screen and now making them popular. So I just really like what Marvel's is doing, what Kevin Feige is doing over there. They're doing an amazing job with these movies and these TV shows. And the only other piece of news I have here is they ended up showing. Matter of fact, I was scrolling through YouTube, and there's leaked footage of American Chavez. Looks like she's fighting Captain Carter, which is just crazy. Like, literally, there's footage of this, right? And they don't show them fighting, but you can see Captain Carter, like the shields in the ground, and you see American Chavez in the distance. And I don't know, it looked like maybe she just jumped into from one universe into that universe. Who knows? But we're gonna find out. And then another piece of the footage was we got a little bit more of Professor X. We already got to see a piece of his bald head, heard his voice, and now they're actually showing a piece of the chair, which is just it's crazy, man. It looked like the chair straight from the animated series of the X-Men back in the 90s that I used to love watching. And mind you, I'm a big X-Men fan, so I'm excited, especially for Phase 5, because this is where they're going to start to introduce the X-Men, and I just want to see Wolverine. Just give me Wolverine. I don't care how you bring him in. Bring him in the movies, bring him in the show. Just get him here. This is my favorite character for Marvels, and I'm excited. Like I said, when I was a kid watching the X-Men series, this is what got me into Marvels. It wasn't Captain America, it wasn't Iron Man, it wasn't the Incredible Hulk. It was none of those characters. It wasn't like I didn't know of them, but it was the X-Men who brought me in. And I will say Spider-Man too. So I was watching the animated series of Spider-Man as well. They brought me in. So I'm excited for them to finally show up in the MCU. This, like, I don't even know what to say. That's how excited I am. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to tell you. I just want them there. So I'm happy with this Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, and then finally starting to introduce the X-Men into the MCU. This is great.